बात की जानी चाहिए, जिनको हमेशा कहते हैं ना कि छुपा छुपा करके रखा जाता है?
As far as women, we've actually just begun our journey. And we've begun a journey of wanting equality. And we've begun a journey where we, as you can see all over the world, we are not going to be discriminated because of our biology or our gender. So I would say that there are lots of things that we need to work towards. One is that there is an inherent thought process, a mindset, even that liberated people have about while they're raising their daughters. And as well as inculcating the right values in your daughters, is very important what values you inculcate in your sons. So I think that is a process that we need to start, and I think it has begun.
ट्विंकल एंड राधिका, आपसे सवाल है कि आपके सेंटेंस राइट में आप दोनों से सवाल है कि हाल में सोनम कपूर ने भी ये बताया कि उनके ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स, उनकी नानी, वो मना करती थी किचन वगैरह में जाने से। तो आपके घर का क्या माहौल था और आपके पेरेंट्स ने कैसे इसके बारे में आप लोगों को जानकारी दी? दूसरी बात, आप अपने आगे की जनरेशन को कैसे एजुकेट करना चाहेंगे? और दूसरा सवाल ये है कि अभी भी सैनिटरी पैड्स वगैरह को जब भी आप मेडिकल स्टोर वगैरह में जाएं, अभी भी वो एक है कि न्यूज़पेपर में एंड प्लास्टिक में रैप करके देते हैं। तो इस सोच को कैसे बदलना चाहेंगे?
आपने माइक ही नहीं रखा अपने पास।
I'll just quickly repeat that. She's asking what were the kind of values installed by your family and how are you going to change that in the forthcoming generation? और जब अभी भी हम लोग जाते हैं कोई मेडिकल स्टोर तो वो उसको कवर अप करके देते हैं सैनिटरी नैपकिन्स को। तो
yeah, okay. I come from the family of doctors and तो मेरे घर पे मुझे पहले ही बताया था कि पीरियड शुरू होने वाले हैं। So I knew about that. So when my period started, I knew that this is what is going to happen, and I had to go home. And my mother threw a party, and I got my first watch on the day of my period started. And all of my family members, friends came home, and we had a nice celebration.
So you were never embarrassed about it?
No,
ever.
I mean I did cry because it's very, it's scary to see so much blood coming out of your body.
Yeah.
For the first time, and so I was crying, but everybody was giving me gifts, so I was quite happy, So I do, and I have made a conscious effort even after that, because when I used to, in spite of all this, when I used to go to shop sanitary napkins, I used to feel a little embarrassed in the beginning, and I used to be like, oh, how do I do this? So I decided one day I'll go and I'll very loudly ask them. Just to get over my own inhibition. So I just went and said, "वो Whisper का वो packet देना." I'm not endorsing any brand here, but I'm just saying that वो packet देना. And purposely I said it loudly, and since that day it sort of completely changed.
Yay!
Yeah.
No, but it happens even today. I mean, it's like you should be asking the men too a question. I'll tell you why. Because we were shooting in New York, and Gauri had sent me some pictures of some pads to get from there, because a particular thing which is supposed to be very good there. So I went to the shop with the picture, and I've done this many times. I mean, it's not the first time doing. But so I went to the shop, and I was searching for this. I go to the shelf normally. I know exactly where it is. So go there. This bloody thing was not available. This one thing. So I was searching around the shelf, and I met a woman who was there. I said, "Can you just take me? Where are all the pads kept? All in this place?" Yeah, all there. Yeah, and she came back after 2 minutes. I was still trying to search, not ask her. Then I had to go with the picture to her, and I said, "Where do I find this?" The first thing she did was giggle. She giggled at me, kind of, searching for pads. So there is a thing, and I was not embarrassed. Okay, but I think she was embarrassed that I was not embarrassed. So it's a funny kind of a thing, so how to do this. And it's a strange thing. And you must ask us men a few questions, because this is a film where a man is taking up this issue. Okay, women know about this issue, women are going through this issue, but it's men who are insensitive, don't even have a clue about this whole thing. So this whole film is about how to raise awareness amongst the family, amongst people, of course amongst women, but how many more people can help them. For example, I mean, you should ask, how did I ever know about this cloth? I mean, I don't know. I mean, a lot of things. When I've grown up, my wife's modern, everybody else is modern around me. Where's this cloth? I remember today, I haven't kind of said this to anybody during this film. I don't know, the whole thing of Radhika, the way I set it up in my head was when I was very young, my mother, we used to have a house with a courtyard outside. And my mother used to sit outside. I never understood why she was sitting outside. And there used to be a cloth hanging there. I never understood what that cloth was. And she never used to come into the kitchen and everything else. So I used to take a similar cloth. I used to go to the loo and I used to bring the cloth and hang it next to her. I thought it was something you need to have. It's a kind of a rule. So I used to have a dirty cloth along with hers on the side. And I will never forget that all my life. I know the process. I know they say don't touch, get up, this thing, everything. So it's just the memories all of us have gone through, seen our sisters, mothers, wives, somewhere around us going through this thing. And I think it's about being sensitive. Today I understand. But I still can't talk to my mother. I know now what you went through. I can't say that to her. I hope I will be able to after this film.
I'd then like to ask actually